back inside Everbank Stadium here in downtown Jacksonville. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Jacksonville Jaguars. The punter Logan Cook set to start the proceedings, and we are underway here in Jacksonville. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here we go. Hey, can.
First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Next, the receivers have spread the defense out. They were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And, he takes a shot at the end of that play.
Second and 1 is often an invitation to take the big shot downfield. I'll bet the offensive lineman said, are you kidding? We just get on our backs and let's go get the first down. They love being physical.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll make it second down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
180.
Robinson up the middle. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, and a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And they go play action now. Burrow. A short throw there, pulled in by all. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that's going to bring up second down.
Such a tough position to defend near the line, even when you add a second defender, but the big man shrugged off the extra body and made the play call a success.
From the 44-yard line, here's second down and 5.
Here we go. Cut. 180. 180.
Burrow will throw. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to third down. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's get set. Done. 180. Done.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. And for the moment, this will be a first down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Jaguars 19.
This offense has come out swinging here in the early going. They pick up a nice chunk on that pitch and catch.
On one, ready?
And the two of them have this offense moving in the right direction to start this game.
Here we go. 180. Place hot. 180. Stop.
On first and 10, it's Robinson. And just a couple yards there down to the 17.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 180. 12. 12. 12. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. Brought down by Trayvon Walker on the pass rush.
They'll talk about a rhythm breaker right there. They've been moving the ball well. Drive it started beautifully. That one's going to hurt.
So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And he'll take this into the end zone for Bengal TD. Noah Fant, a 24-yard touchdown. And the Bengals are on the board here first in the season opener. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at their own 23.
Rip, 23.
They'll run. This is Bashir Tootin. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
Hey, here we go.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he'll scratch out a yard up to the 30, and that's all.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Hey, let's go.
Lawrence. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now inside the 25. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Hunter, 69 yards. And the Jaguars are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And it'll be a terrific return here as he gets it down all the way inside the 30.
And that return gives them a golden opportunity to go out in front. How will the defense respond after giving up that type of a return?
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
Down to about the 22 here. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now 2nd and 3.
Here we go.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Burrow looking to pass. Left side here, that's the tight end fan. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a 1st down.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
Gun. Stop. 180. What is stop?
On 1st and 10, here's Brown. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
If you're going to keep these guys out of the end zone, you've got to be able to commit to stopping the run. And that's a nice job there, getting the safeties involved in run support.
2nd and goal from inside the 5.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Brown is going to go backwards. He'll lose yardage back to the 5. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness. He's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Let's get set. 180. It's hot. Stop.
3rd and goal. Burrow. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1. And the first play will be a field goal try. That's a 27-yard attempt here. McPherson's kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for them.
You're exactly right about that. And this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Perfect start to the season on their first drive last time out, able to find the end zone. Now we'll see if they can make it 2 for 2 here in week 1. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense in front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hey, run.
Here's Lawrence. Got a man, that's Hunter. And he's going to be knocked down hard at the end of that one.
A gain of 9 yards. That's good for a Jaguars. 1st down. 1st and 10.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And getting this just shy of midfield, spotted at the 49. 10 yards there, good enough for a Jags 1st down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2009, 2010. That's how they constructed their offensive line.
Fred on.
Right back to him on 1st down. And a pretty athletic run right there as he's going to get this down inside the 40. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hey, Lion! Turn! This is hot!
On the first and 10, it's Bigsby. And he can only manage to get a couple. Second and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second down and 8.
Rip, 23.
And now they'll throw it with Lawrence. He finds his man, complete. That's Contreras. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. A big play there on the catch and run. And it'll give him a fresh set of downs.
On red. Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up second and goal. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on second and goal.
All right, let's go.
Touchdown, Jaguars! A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. Oh, it's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball. So it goes as a fumble, but the key thing, not a fumble loss.
Yeah, that stat's big, isn't it? I mean, I remember watching teams play. The ball might be on the ground a number of times during the game, but the other team doesn't get it. That's a huge difference in the ball game. And in this case, they were able to retain possession.
So after the block PAT, they're ready to kick this one off. Unable to corral him, he fights through. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
First and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But you also have to remember, they did put points on the board.
3 points is 3 points.
And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
From the 35, here's second down and 2.
Here we go. 180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete.
NFL quarterbacks work so hard on their mechanics, and they do so much repetition in practice, off-season, the whole deal. They expect it to be autopilot once the games start. That way it eliminates any type of pressure of the game, pressure of people in your face, all of that. That didn't shine through on that throw, though, did it?
No. A little bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too.
Gun. Stop. 180. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. First catch of the new season for him, and he picks up the first.
Would it be safe to say that as precise as routes are supposed to be run in the NFL, maybe they're not quite as precise in college ball?
That's accurate, yeah.
And I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just find the soft spot, find the dead zone, and find the first down. And that's what he just did.
Robinson gets the toss on the right side. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Here we go, here we go. Right 80. Stop.
Now Burrow. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Lisa 24. Hey, son. Silver.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. Evades the tackler, and now some space. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 51 yards rushing for him in this first half as he is looking in mid-season form here in the opener.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
Hey, Ron. Big 13 heavy.
From the gun, Bigsby. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it 2nd down.
2nd and 6.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Now a 2nd and 6.
Hey. Go.
Going back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it's going to make it 3rd down at 6. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Go. Hey, center. 11.
Now Lawrence to throw. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And his kick is good. And that extends their advantage to 6 at 16 to 10. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
Get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Yeah, especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Here we go. 180.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Well, a timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Here we go. Stop. 180. Stop.
They're going to look to throw. That is taken in by the tight end Finn.
Gotta go score. Let's go.
A gain of 15. First down, Cincinnati.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Going right back to Finn. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go. Here we go. Big 13. Big 13. Stop.
Now on first down, he'll drop the throw. And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Another try after the first down sack. Burrow. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2.
Stop. Stop.
He'll drop to throw. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, run. Hey, Soko, hot. Hot.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. Oh, and now some space to operate. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 66 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far.
We don't talk about it very often, but sometimes there's a dip in intensity when you start the second half, which can manifest itself in some sloppy tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
Fred,
on play action, Lawrence. A short throw there to Strange. And he's out of bounds as he gets this down to the 45. Calling a gain of 6 on the play, and that'll bring up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 4.
Hey, let's go. Here we go.
A handoff as they run the counter play. And he's going to be met at about the 43.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. 2nd and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a 3rd down.
So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. That's Drake Jackson burying him and finishing the play. Here's Logan Cook now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4 and continues into the end zone. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced the punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for the second half.
Ready? Here we go. Right, 80.
Here's Burrow. And quickly here, and that's complete.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
Here we go, here we go. 42.
Now back to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Give him 7 yards on the play as they do pick up the 3rd down conversion.
I got a kick out of that one, partner. You and I talk often about trying to hide receivers in certain situations, but a guy of his size can't really hide him. With a tight end drag route, definitely an effective way to sneak him across the formation for an easy completion and a first down.
On the give, here's Robinson. 48 yards rushing for him now to this point.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
Gun. 180. 1190.
Burrow will throw. It's complete to Brown, right side. Only able to gain a couple there. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Two yards still to go. 3rd down now.
Here we go. Right in.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At least
this time he's getting hit after a positive play for his offense. The pressure was coming through yet again, but he certainly didn't stick around for the sack on this occasion. Found an escape route and ended up getting the first down before taking the hit.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
Let's get set. Slide 80. Stop.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Brown. They're only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. They'll set up a throw. Nowhere to turn here. He's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. So now on comes the field goal unit. And, wow, this is no ordinary try here. McPherson's kick is good. And we are all tied at 16 apiece. It's another field goal, his 3rd of the game. Maybe not exactly what you're looking for, but does bring him level now.
I like how you put that in there. It brings him level, right? Because if you're talking about kicking, bringing that soccer analogy in, I love that one. I love that one a lot. You don't want to go for it on 4th down and come away with nothing, right? Go ahead and kick the ball. Make sure you get some points. Even if it's a safe call, I think it's the right call.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
As usual, the hallmark of a good run defense, linebackers making plays near the line of scrimmage. Absolutely nowhere to run there.
2nd and 10, 3rd quarter of the season opener. Looking to throw, Lawrence. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
One thing you hope to see out of a rookie tight end is a real concentration when the ball's in the air, and I'm not sure that he didn't. But he has to be prepared for people making a play on it when that ball's up for grabs.
They had the incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10.
Right open. Hey, so go, Hunt.
Now Lawrence. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the first. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
We are through 3 quarters here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. These two teams all tied up 16 apiece as we start the 4th quarter. Just week 1, but already plenty of intrigue with the games going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10. Now Thomas. Oh, that is well read on the backside, and he'll be met well behind the line of scrimmage. And that's a loss of 7 on the 1st down play.
Those big ends don't really care what the play call is. Big pass, RPO, handoff, whatever. Their job, get behind the line of scrimmage every play and run down whoever has the ball. Mission accomplished there.
after the loss, they'll have to navigate a 2nd and 17.
Hey, let's go. Hey, tomato. Here we go.
Lawrence. He completes it to Hunter.
As long as you go through your proper reads and progressions, the drag route can be one of those old reliable plays because usually it's good for a good chunk of yardage as we just saw there.
And those guys like it, right? They can get the ball with a full head of steam.
Especially against man coverage, because man coverage, they're typically running away from someone and not worried about traffic coming out on the other end.
A field goal try would be almost 50 yards from this spot. So what can they do to get closer now on 3rd down? And that's going to wind up incomplete. Nearly their first pick of the game, but it does bring up 4th down.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
And now they find themselves trailing following the field goal. Still a good amount of time in this 4th quarter, but this drive very well could determine the outcome of this ball game. A completion, yes, but certainly not what they wanted. A loss of a full 6 yards.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. Hey, it kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
Throwing the out route, and he connects with Fant. So the completion results there in 9 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
This offense so far on 3rd down, they've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Bengals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort.
Right? Here we go. 11 MT tape. 11 MT tape.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on 1st down.
I thought he did a nice job there setting an edge and make sure nothing could get to the outside. But he decided that wasn't enough for him. Worked his way back inside and made the tackle on the ball carrier.
1-1, ready?
After the loss, they'll come up 2nd and 13.
Here we go. Ready?
Burrow looking to pass. And his throw is going to be incomplete.
They certainly thought he had an open look beyond the 1st down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
On one, ready?
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Hey, can.
They'll drop the throw. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a fourth down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
On one, ready?
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on fourth down. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's got this down to the 35. The conversion is successful with a sizable gain of 13, and the decision to go for it looks like a smart one. A new lease on life after the fourth down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. This is Brown going up the middle. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. Trayvon Walker makes the tackle. Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow. Quick hitter here. It's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
On one, ready?
From the 20, here's 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Right 80.
And they come with a jet sweep here as Burrow just taps that forward. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Fine, ready?
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
Can. Stop.
Now Burrow. Touchdown. Noah Fant already his 2nd touchdown here this opening weekend. And the Bengals have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. This has definitely been a back-and-forth affair, and now they have the lead here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, and they gave up the field goal on that last drive, as we remember, but it felt like their offense told them, don't worry about it. We got your backs. We'll come back with a touchdown of our own, and they did.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and that will make this a 4-point game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive.
Hey, run.
We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the fourth quarter. Now that play stopped by Drake Jackson.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
Hey, lie.
Now Lawrence.
He finds his man, complete. That's Contreras.
For a tight end, he's got good straight line speed, and on that route, he's often the guy that gets overlooked. Nice job there of finding him in stride for really good yardage.
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back.
And he's going to be taken down. Plus, there's a penalty flag in the backfield. They may get 15 more on top of this. Here's first and 10.
Hey, easy. Route.
Now a handoff to Bigsby.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here.
They'll come up now on second down.
Red on red. Turn. This is hot.
Here's Lawrence. That's complete to Parker Washington.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They've got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
This one's had a season's worth of thrills already, and it's still week 1. Here's third down now.
Go, let's go. Take right open.
Lawrence. That is caught. And he will have the Jaguars first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
They picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now, in this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
Final minute, one timeout remaining. First and 10. Throwing now, Lawrence.
Flushed out right. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. I see you nodding your head up and down. That's a very heady decision at this stage of the game. Out of the pocket, nowhere to go. Just get rid of it.
That's a smart play because you're not worried about your completion percentage, and you're also not trying to force it into bad traffic as well. Throw the ball away, live to fight another down.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
All right, let's go. Hey, Soko.
Back to throw. Lawrence.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
A big play looming on third down.
Rip, 23. Hey, Soko, 11. Here we go.
He'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Contreras. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. It may be a little short of the first down, but I thought that was the key.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down.
Hey. Son, this is hot. Red.
Here we go. Gotta have it. Lawrence.
And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Here's first and goal.
Hey, run. Hey, Ginger. Silver.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. Now an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal. He's got it. And this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
After the touchdown, Cook now to kick this one away. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. This is first and 10.
Here we go. What is it?
Here's Burrow.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So after all of this, it comes down to one final play.
And just think of what it's going to be, because from this distance, you got to be prepared for everything. Hook and laterals, tip balls, you name it. A lot of laterals after a catch. Just got to be prepared, stay on your feet defensively, and tackle someone.
He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over.
Well, CD, always a little extra excitement for Week 1, and one of our early window games here in Week 1 on a Sunday comes to a close. Good to be back in the booth with you, my friend.
And it's good to be back in the booth with you as well. And we know that not everyone's going